Istanbul is one of the most fascinating cities you can visit on a cruise, but what is it really like when your ship arrives at Galataport? Whether it's your first visit or you're returning, the mix of history, culture, and cruise day logistics can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, I'll explain everything. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Bonnie from Voyage Cruise and Travel, and with over 50 cruises and visits to more than 72 countries under my belt, I love helping cruise travelers feel confident and prepared before stepping off the ship. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what to expect from a celebrity silhouette port day in Istanbul, including cruise terminal tips, what to wear when visiting Mosques, what's included in a ship tour, and how to make the most of your time in this incredible city. Let's get started. Our celebrity silhouette ship docked at Galataport, which is one of the most modern and newest cruise terminals in Europe. It's located right alongside the Bosphorus Strait on the European side of Istanbul. Most of the port is underground, and that's where you'll go through immigration and meet your tour buses. So basically you're going underground in this port. This is very different, effective. I don't think I've ever had an underground port. In Turkey, you have to have it like a transit pass, and they gave it to us last night, so you have to bring that along with your ID. Maybe that's why we have to meet out here. It can feel a bit maze-like in this building. Just follow the signs. I would allow at least 10 to 15 minutes from Celebrity's cruise ship to the underground parking lot. Well, this is really interesting. Very modern, huh? We're in a bus that's downstairs in the port, and it's a really small bus. Doesn't have a lot of legroom. We just kind of came here, and they gave us our sticker. So if you are exploring on your own, you'll find a tram stop near the exit that connects you with the rest of the city. You'll want to take the Tofani tram stop, and that will take about 13 minutes to reach the Sultanahmet area. And that's where you can see the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque. And also the cistern is there as well. Quick tip. To take the tram, you will need to purchase a Istanbul cart, which is located in the yellow vending machines that are near the tram. You can also use the tap and go option on the tram itself. You would just tap your credit card as you go at the entrance, or you can also use Apple Pay. And possibly that would be your best bet because a tap and go option is very inexpensive. The Istanbul card is for the entire day. It's for 1 to 4 people. You would all use that same card. And whether or not you'll use up all the money on that for the day, it's hard to say. So pay as you go may be a cheaper option. The skyline has lots of minarets. 5 times a day you'll hear a call to prayer, and that echoes across the city. So it's prayer time. It's a city that feels alive. It's a little chaotic, but in the best possible way. The views of the Bosphorus, the street food vendors, and all the happenings going around me, you could just feel the energy of the city. We began with a drive across the Bosphorus Bridge, one of the few bridges in the world connecting 2 continents, Asia and Europe. The best time to visit Istanbul is spring and fall, when the weather is comfortable and the crowds are lighter. The Asia side. It's prayer time. That's the Bosphorus Strait. From there, we continued to Sultanahmet Square, home of the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, and remnants of the ancient Hippodrome of Constantinople. Our celebrity shore excursion included the skip-the-line access to the Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia required a headscarf. Silk pashminas are sold all over the city and they're sold near the port, so you can pick one up if you forgot to pack something. Make a great souvenir, and that certainly could be worn as a headscarf. Or if you forgot to bring something, disposable head coverings are available for just a few dollars at the entrance. Shoulders and knees should be covered for both men and women. Need to remove their shoes sometimes, depending on the mosque. Hagia Sophia did not require that. Hagia Sophia was a must-see. It was certainly a highlight to know the history of it, the fact that it was a cathedral and a mosque. It was very impressive, and even though it is a museum today, it still really has so much history. I was very impressed with that. The massive dome was really incredible. It is one of the top cruise excursion sites in Istanbul for a good reason.
This is the Holiness.
Right across the way, you'll find the Blue Mosque. I didn't get to go into that, but it is famous for its blue tile and beautiful architecture as well.
Please wait, I'm waiting for you. Please stay there.
For first-time visitors or anyone with mobility concerns, a celebrity silhouette excursion in Istanbul is a great option. Having a licensed guide really did help me understand what we were seeing, especially since signage at many places was minimal. The guide walked us through everything. They look after the people that had mobility issues and routed us in easy ways to walk. That said, if you're comfortable navigating public transportation or want to visit on your own, it's absolutely possible to explore independently from Galataport. Many cruisers chose to take the tram or walk into the historic center on their own. It would be the same T1 Tofani tram that you would be taking. When planning your cruise, I would definitely check with your ship carrier to see how much time you have in a place, because we were there from 9 in the morning till the whole next day at 9:30 at night. So we had over 24 hours there, and it was really a good opportunity to take a couple shore excursions and then venture out on our own. I would definitely add the Basilica Cistern if you're looking to add on in that area, because there are lots of restaurants and cafes. This Basilica Cistern is amazing. It's a 1500-year-old water system. It has all types of lighting, water reflection, ancient columns, some Medusa heads, just a great photo opportunity and really a sight to see, I understand. Here's a tip: you want to buy your front of the line passes online to avoid long lines, because it is a very popular stop and you don't want to waste your day just standing in line. I hope to see this next time on my next visit. Istanbul is definitely a walkable city. There are some parts where maybe the sidewalk is uneven or there's some things under construction. I mean, like any major city, that's pretty typical. And if you're planning to explore on your own, public transportation is clean and efficient. Just like in any big city, keep an eye on your belongings, especially on the trams. It can get crowded around major sites. As you plan your day, just note that some places do close before and after prayer time, including the mosques. So we're going into a carpet demonstration. No pressure though.
In merino sheets, which contains 100% pure silk bronze. One of my favorites in terms of design and color combination.
Where do we meet that?
Here.
Oh, here.
So we are now going to the Grand Bazaar in Turkey. And we got all these people trying to sell us things, but we're going to just say no thanks because we're looking around. This is what we're doing here at the Grand Bazaar. Kind of crazy here. We're going to go see what else we can find. So there's tons of people. Everyone's hanging out. This feels safe though, you know?
What?
We don't really have much time, so we have ourselves sitting in a candy shop. No, it's safe for this.
Cookies, guys, what do you have?
Yeah.
This one mix
What?
smell. This one you can that one love
So you just steep it?
Yeah. They have relaxation and depression. This one is good for.
We had quite an experience with our salesman that put together some really nice boxes of things for us, and then it turned out to be super expensive. I talked him down a little bit, so you have to barter here. But you know, it's like a nut and tea store, so it's all by kilogram anyways, but it's a very interesting experience. That's all I could say. So this is the Grand Bazaar inside. A couple baklavas, a couple Turkish delights, a couple mint tea, a relaxed, stress-free tea. We got all kinds of things. It's kind of crazy. They'll sit you down and give you all kinds of snacks, and you try like 5 different teas. We spent about 15-20 minutes talking to this guy. He was recommended by the guy that sold me my luggage. I decided I have way too many things. I packed heavy to begin with, and as I'm going on this trip, I'm understanding I don't need as much as I brought. But now it's packed with Turkish delight and things you learn as you travel. The place is quite a shopping mecca, and we haven't really even got halfway through it. I mean, we've only made a 16th of the way through, and we've already bought a bunch of stuff. So you got to really be careful when you're shopping. But it's safe, and the people are nice. They're funny, and they're happy to be making money. The jewelry is so pretty all over the place. There's jewels to be had everywhere. Really beautiful jewelry. Cats everywhere.
Here is right inside. Right inside is the entrance of the Orient.
I took the Celebrity Silhouette Shore Excursion, which covered the Hagia Sophia, the Grand Bazaar, a drive over the Bosphorus. It was more expensive than going solo, but it did give me peace of mind and plenty of local insight. So if you prefer to move at your own pace, there are great private tour options available through Viator tours from Galataport, including small group tram tours that cover the same sites more efficiently because you're with a smaller group. And it is a lower price, so you might want to check those out below in my video description. If the video helped you feel more confident about your Istanbul port day, give it a like or share it with a fellow cruiser. I'd love to hear what you're planning to see. Check the description for my full silhouette playlist and links to helpful tools I use on every cruise. But you definitely have to barter with the people. I think we kind of got ripped off. Just be careful with the nut stores. Evening time. We have a few other cruise lines here. Celestial and Regent. It's been beautiful, beautiful day. Istanbul is one of those ports that stays with you, and your day here doesn't have to be stressful. So whether you book a tour through your cruise line or explore independently, just knowing what to expect from the cruise ship arrival to what to wear and where to go makes all the difference. So I hope I helped you in that respect. I do have a full playlist on Celebrity Silhouette and the ports that we visited, so check that out. If you have found this helpful, informative, or you've learned something, please make sure you give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more cruise tip and travel information. It's been my pleasure showing you Istanbul. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising, and until next time.